As of September 2023, the cost of living increased by 5.4%.
In other news, due to current global logistical issues, your Easter eggs and Amazon orders might be late.
Reports of more people dead caught in the conflict.
There are civilians who were killed.
Died.
More than 30,000 of them.
Allegedly.
Yeah, because the number could be so much higher.
What about the hostages?
What about the 5,200 in prison without charge?
On the 7th of October 2001, we toiled in Afghanistan against weapons of mass destruction and the very real threats of terrorism.
We are extremely proud of our unbiased journalism.
Tongues that testify no innocence.
But sometimes
It just takes a touch
of innocence
to see genocide.
Genocide?
I was with my mum waiting to pay at the cash register. I see a money box for Make-A-Wish Foundation for kids with cancer. There are like 100 of them, and there can't even be one for Palestine. I care about kids with cancer, but babies are bombed every day.
The cost of your living is a lot cheaper when your headlines cheapen the lives of others.
when your media is a money laundering machine that can never clean the blood off its bills, pulling the strings of the ICJ and the ICC.
When political puppets and shills have been given license to kill, manipulating a mirage of mainstream media for evil artifice. How many times have they weaponized artificial intelligence?
Our treaty with the US demonstrates our co-belligerence. Only difference between a dalliance and alliance is a D. So who our government is in bed with is what we call political intimacy.
Whenever they put humanity and hostages in the same sentence, I question how they sentenced the prisoners of Abu Ghraib. The same outrage doesn't extend to the actions of Israel.
And USA's hypocrisy of headlines, it's always rebel-run Gaza, but never US-funded, UK-backed,
Or supported.
Nothing more Australian than dying committing atrocities in a place you should have never been. What classifies your foreign incursion as an act of heroism and not terrorism?
In a world of censorship, we know your frauds from your frequent Freudian slips. But now the devices they weaponize in our hands as vices are being used against them, exposing themselves with posts of War Day, seeing elevator selfies versus elevated souls. Over 100 journalists killed. But now the West only insight is through scope sight to protect vested interests. They see press on a vest, so they press on a vest.
True journalists are living proof of the cost of the truth facing media silence, media biased, media fired.
What is the cost of living in a world I'm meant to grow up in?